Okay guys, we've got unfinished business with these brownies. We're gonna doctor them up. They're already delicious. We're just gonna make them even better. Okay guys, we are snowed in here in North Carolina. So today I'm making pure comfort food. My favorite comfort food is Italian food, Italian anything. I just absolutely love it. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make a simple spaghetti sauce, and let's get started. I have a pound of hamburger that I already cooked up, but it's frozen. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw it in the frying pan. Sometimes I'll just cook up an extra couple pounds of hamburger and throw it in the freezer, and then I have my hamburger all ready to go. I'm going to put just a little bit of water, probably about 1/4 of a cup in there. We don't want to, we just want to go ahead and get that ready. I didn't want to throw it in the microwave. I just don't like that. I just want to cook it on the stove. Okay, I'm just going to add a jar of Prego. It's Prego sausage and garlic. That's what we're adding. Doing simple, easy, and delicious. I'm going to add about 1/4 of a cup of water, and we shake it up. We want to get all the sauce out of our jar. And I don't even have to chop up and cook an onion today, for the simple reason when I cooked my hamburger, I had onion already in it. So I'm not going to even have to do that today. This is simple Sunday dinner. Okay, so I've got that on there, and no, the hamburger is not thawed out yet, but it will be in a little while by the time everything cooks up, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm going to show you the kind of noodles I use when I want true comfort spaghetti. I'm going to show you what I use. All right, I'm just using fettuccine noodles. I love the thick noodle, and so does my husband. The more noodle we have, the happier we are. We want it to soak in all that sauce. So we're just using fettuccine. Okay, we're going to be making garden peas. I love garden peas with my spaghetti, and I'm going to use 2 cans because we always eat leftovers for spaghetti for a couple days, and so we love garden peas with our spaghetti. So this is what I'm just going to go ahead and cook 2 cans. Just go ahead and pour our peas in. And this is just so simple. I think one of you told me that I could put chicken broth in my peas. Well, I don't have any right now, but next time that I make garden peas or any kind of green beans, I'm going to add some chicken broth. I believe it's one of you viewers who told me that, and I love that idea. Why didn't I ever think of that? I just didn't. All right, we're going to, oh, I need butter. Just put about, since we're using 2 cans, 2 tablespoons, and I do not put bacon grease in my peas because I don't like the bacon flavor with my peas. Is that weird? But I just don't. I love it with my green beans, but I don't like it with my peas. We're going to check on that sauce to see if the hamburger is, it doesn't take long for it to defrost when you got all those sauces and everything in there. Okay, we're going to add about 1 tablespoon of minced garlic to our spaghetti sauce. And then I have some Italian spaghetti seasoning blend that I got at Sam's. I really like this. I've been using this probably 25, 30 years. Many, many years. I'm going to put in about 1 tablespoon. Okay, so what are we having for dessert? Well, because I want to work on, I'm making this simple and easy today because I just want to work on my house. I want to finish decorating it. And so I'm making everything super simple today. So I just have some fudge brownie mix, and that's what we're going to make. We're going to make fudge brownies. I'm going to make 2 packs because I'm going to take some over to my neighbor. We're going to doctor it up just a hair bit. I'm going to take some over to my neighbor for shoveling the driveway. Okay, the reason I love to make brownies, because you don't even have to get out to a hand mixer. You just use your regular spoon. Okay, so I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. So we're gonna go ahead and open our brownie mix and put it right in. Let's see. We're doubling it. You're gonna need 2 eggs. And it says for cake-like brownies to add 1/4 cup of water, and that's what I want. I want cake-like brownies. So we're gonna go ahead and put in our 2 eggs. I was gonna put in 3, but I think 2 is good. Okay, pour it right in. I'm gonna add a little bit of vanilla. I'm gonna add a teaspoon. I'm just gonna use my dough whisk. Just start whisking it around. Yesterday, I decided to decorate my house. I'm tired of bare walls, and I made me and my husband a cup of coffee yesterday afternoon, and I thought it was decaf. Well, it was not decaf. We stayed up. It was like 1 something before we went to bed. So, anyway, I worked all day on trying to arrange and put things away and do all that. We are basically unpacked. It's just I don't know where to hang stuff, okay? So, and I've got my kitchen organized. My brother-in-law is supposed to build me a pantry soon, and but he's super busy, so I'm making do, but I do need a pantry. Oh my goodness, this smells awesome. We want simple, guys. We want simple and easy. Because I want to get back to decorating my house. My problem is I'll put something up on the wall and then the next day, oh, I don't like it there. How many do that? How many do that? I've got a brownie pan here, and we're just going to hope it stays up, and we're going to pour our brownie mixture right into it. Okay, it says 26 to 28 minutes. So we're going to leave these in there for about 25 minutes. Oh, forgot something. Got to put them on a sheet pan. Okay, guys, our water is beginning to boil. We're going to go ahead and put our fettuccine noodles right in our pot. Okay, we have some North Carolina pecans here, and we're just going to toast them right up. We're going to pop them right in the oven because we're going to top our brownies. We're going to chit chat just for a minute or two while everything's kind of coming together. I got some comments the other day, they're just so beautiful. And some of you asked me why I never talk about Tina anymore. And so some of you may not know that Tina passed away August 2024 in her sleep, and about a year and a half ago. And I really don't talk about it very much because it's very, very painful. But I just appreciate you guys caring enough to ask why I never talk about her anymore. Maybe some of you didn't know she had passed away. And so I just kind of wanted to clear that up. And I have a video on that. I guess it's the popover video. But anyway, I just want to say thank you guys for commenting, and some of you were just wondering why I never spoke of her anymore, and I'm thinking some of you didn't know that she had passed away. Okay guys, we're going to drain our spaghetti. All right, we're going to put it right back in the pot. And I don't know, do you sauce your spaghetti, or do you just plate it and then sauce it, or do you pour the sauce all in? What do you do first? Oh my gosh. Look at those brownies. Look at those brownies. They look delicious. Whoa. I'm going to go ahead and get a cooling rack so I can take them off with the parchment paper and put them on that cooling rack. Okay, we're just going to we're going to let these brownies cool, and then we're going to spread over the top and put our pecans on top. Wow. I think I will go ahead and chop up these pecans. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get me out some noodles. I love fettuccine noodles. And we're just going to put on our sauce. That is Sunday dinner. And I didn't make garlic bread because I'm going to eat a brownie. I might eat two with the nuts and everything on it. And I didn't want to fill up on bread. So we've got our pasta, our garden peas. Oh my gosh, I can hardly wait to eat. Oh. I'm just a twist, and that don't mean, oh, it's hot. This is so hot. That's so good. Oh, and I love garden peas with my spaghetti. Simple, easy Sunday dinner. I'm going to tell you guys, we just finished eating and it was so delicious. Oh my gosh, just simple spaghetti. A simple dish on a cold winter day. Okay, we're going to take our leftovers and I'm just going to pour the sauce right into the pot of my noodles. I'm going to put them in little containers because the spaghetti never stays around our house, or we don't have to freeze it or anything. So I just put it in little serving containers and we just heat it up and we'll eat it for days because we love it. I got these containers after Christmas. I mean, they're green, but who cares? They were all 50% off. I think it was at Target. And I said, and I bought a whole bunch of them. I said, I don't care what color they are. They can be green, red, orange, purple. It don't bother me at all. So we're just going to take, and we're going to, I'm going to add a little bit of peas in each one, not mixed in, just on the side. And I got a few. They got little bows on the lids. I think it's so cute. I like clearance stuff that I really use. And then I don't have to worry about making dinner unless I get really tired of spaghetti. And if I do, I just put it in the freezer. And we'll have little freezer meals. So now I have 4 either freezer meals or refrigerator meals that we can have for the next couple of days. So simple, so easy. Okay, guys, we've got unfinished business with these brownies. We're going to doctor them up. They're already delicious. We're just going to make them even better. This is the pan that I baked them in, but I wanted to wash it and make sure it was cool. I just did not want to keep them in the pan. I find that if I do that, they overcook. So I like to do it this way. Okay, now what are we going to do now? Okay, guys, I have some caramel here, and we're just going to drizzle. We're snowed in, guys. Calories don't count when you're snowed in. Just doing a light drizzle all over the brownie. Okay, we have our chopped pecans. We're just going to kind of sprinkle them on. And see, I can just leave this right here in this container because I have a lid to it. Wow, that's done. Oh yeah, I'm going to try one too. So I'm saying about a half a jar of the caramel sauce on the brownies. Okay, now you can put ice cream, whipped cream, whatever you want on your brownie. I'm going to check them out. I'm speechless. I don't like eating a brownie with a fork. They're so good. I have a couple comments lately of people wanting to know my son's channel. My son's channel is Dad Simply Cooking. And is Dad Simply Cooking. And also, his birthday is tomorrow, which is February 2nd. Go and wish him a happy birthday. Subscribe to his channel. Watch. He is so wonderful. He's that person you see on camera. He is fun. He is so kind, and he's had a rough night. He was up all night making sure his kids were warm. Their heat went out, and they had some what are those floor heaters, and he was just so worried that, you know, they can catch a house on fire. He stayed up all night wanting his family to be warm. His air conditioner froze up, and so he was out there digging and trying to get it dug out of the snow. So go and give him a thumbs up and comment and subscribe to his channel. I'd really appreciate that. I just want to say thank you guys for watching, for commenting, for coming in and hanging out with me today. You guys make my life so grand. I just wished I could reach out and hug every one of you. You blow me away. You have helped me so much. Having your comments and you watching me, I'm just blown away by it. You guys go. You're so sweet and so kind. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.